Yeah. Hi everyone, good evening all. So today we will see some of the inbuilt functions in SQL. So mainly if you can see mainly there are different categories of uh, inbuilt functions in SQL which we can say that string 1 minute string then mathematical, then we can say date functions, then maybe logical functions. These are the main different categories of inbuilt functions in SQL or in any of the relational databases. So today we will start with the string functions. I think there is no logical function over here, it's an operator. So these are the different string functions which are mostly in use in maybe day-to-day life of the data engineers or data analyst or SQL developer. So let's start with the stuff function. So this is basic theory for the explanation of the stuff function. 1 minute.
Hi Ashit,
Yeah, hi.
can you record this section?
Yes, I am already recording this session and I will upload in it in my YouTube channel.
Okay, please mention your YouTube channel in WhatsApp group.
Yes, sure. I will put in the comment or over here also in the chat message. It,
Okay.
okay. So let's start with this stuff function. This is the basic theory. What stuff function will actually do? The stuff function deletes a part of a string and then inserts a substring into the string beginning at a specified position. We will see example. At that time you will able to understand exactly what stuff function will do. So it is basically delete some part of the string and then insert a specific string into that particular position of the string. So let me directly go to the example. So if you see over here, this is the first example. So if you see, it has actually four arguments. You can see it has a four arguments, right? This one is first, then the starting position, then up to how many position we have to go, and then through which which string we have to replace this particular string. So these are the four argument of a stuff function. Now if you see over here, this is a main string in which we have to locate, right? SQL tutorial. Then from where we want to start from one, right? So one means over here only, right? S. Then 1 2 3. Then we have to go to this SQL, right? 1 2 3. 1 2 3 means it is 1 over here, 1 2 and 3. So SQL, we need to look into this SQL. Now what we will need to do, we need to replace this entire SQL with SQL server. So because this is the string which we need to replace with, right? Now we are replacing SQL with SQL server. Now can anyone to tell me What is the output of this one? When we execute this statement, what will be the output?
SQL Server tutorial.
Yes, correct. Let me. So this is the output of the result. Now let's see the another example. So here we have taken some number like 1230, and then we are starting with 3, and up to where we have to go, we have to go up to 0, means only we have to 1 minute. Here we need to start with 3, means 1, then 2, then 3. So over here we have to start, right? Now from here we doesn't need to go anywhere ahead because 0 is written, right? Now what it will replace over here with this colon, right? So now what will be the output of this one? When we execute this statement, what will be the output? It will start with 3 and it will doesn't go any ahead, and it will replace a column on that particular place. You got it, right? What will be the output? Any idea? Anything correct or wrong? Anything? So it will return 12:30 time. Let me execute this statement. It is showing, right, formatted time 12:30. So basically this stuff function has four different arguments. This is the first argument in which we have to look into, right? Then this is the starting position from where we have to start. Then third argument will be from up to where we have to go. That is the third argument. And then fourth argument, we need to replace with this particular starting position to ending position with this colon. We need to replace with. Now let's see another example. Okay, this is the example using the stuff function to format the date from mmddyy format to mmddyy. So actually basically this is the date is given, right? 03/10/2019. 1 minute. 03/10/2019. Now we need over here at the first place we are going with 3, right? Starting position will be 3. So 03, then over here it will stop. Then what it will do? It won't go any character ahead because 0 is written, right? And it will replace uh, nothing with this side, you can this sidebar to specify in the perfect date format. So if you see over here, this is the only one. I have taken this inner part only stuff, this inner part only over here in the first step to understand the process. So if you see over here, this result, it is starting with 0 3 and then it will replacing this at this particular place, that what it has given over here, right? Now again we need this sidebar over here after 10, right? So what is this position? 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, right? So over here it will, again we need to write this stuff function, and then we our starting position will be 6. This time it will be 6, right? 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 we need to place over here, and then at 0, and again what we need to place, we need to place this one sidebar, right? So again same thing. Now let me execute this query. So it will be showing the perfect result. Previously it is this one, now it is this one. So you understand this, right, everyone? Up to over here.
Yes.
Okay. Now this is a very important one, common one. We have a 16 digit credit card number will be there, right? I think it is 16 only. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Okay, we have 16 digit credit card number, right? Now we want to mask this credit card number. So what is the meaning of mask? We just want to display last four digit of the credit card number, and apart from that, 1 minute, and apart from that last four digit, we want to masking with some kind of symbol, like a hex or x, you can say that. 1 minute. Mm, so we want to display like this one, uh, x. 1 minute, and then 0197. We want to display above, doesn't want to display above everything. So this is called as a masking, right? 1 minute. Now, how can we do with the stuff function, that we have to see. So 1 minute. Okay. So here our starting position. This is, we have taken this number into some of the variable, right? This ccn is a variable over here, and then stuff function. st- what we need to look into, we need to look into this entire number, right? At the rate ccn, then our starting position will be obviously 1, right? Starting position will be obviously 1. Now up to where we have to go? Can anyone tell me up to where we have to go?
4.
uh, okay, 1 minute. We have to go up to the last 4, means we have to go up to here only, right?
Yes.
1 minute. So,
Is it
so
11?
sorry.
Is it 11th position?
1 minute. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 12
12th. 12th.
Okay, okay.
12. But now what we have done over here, this is our starting is 1, but now this is actually entire, we need to consider entire length of this particular string. Now enter length will be 16, right? Enter length will be 16, but now we do not need to cover last four, right? We need to display this last four. So what I have done over here, length of this ccn minus 4, because last four digit I want to display, but apart from last four digit I want to hide, right? I want to replicate with some symbol. So that this is my starting position is 1, then length of this ccn minus 4, we need to go up to here, that what I have mentioned over here. Now let me show you over here. So it is a 12th digit we want to hide. From the 16 digit we want to show last 4, and 12th digit we want to hide. Now again, this is first argument, sorry, this is second argument, this is third argument. What will be the final argument? Final argument, we need to replicate x up to 12 times. Replicate function will do that thing, right? This one is has given us 12, 12, 12, right? Now we want to replicate x 12 times from this particular position to ending position, right? So now when I execute this query, let's see the result. It will show perfect result, right? XXXS, then last four digit is showing 0197, and all apart from this 0197, it has replicated x 12 times using this replicate function. So now go you got it this query, right? Maybe sometimes in your entire table the this data is given. This is presently it is for one static value, right? But sometimes you may need to do for entire table in your organization. At that time you just need to replace this ccn with your column name, right? Every place you need to replace this ccn with your column name. Everything else will be same. Now let me know if there is any doubt in this particular query, or you got it. Is there any doubt in this query? It is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's move ahead. Okay. So here I have created one table. Okay. In this data are present like this, right? Right. Actually, this for this purpose also stub function are many times used. Now what is our requirement? Our requirement is we need to display all this all this name with all this id like this, like this with all the id 1 2 3 4. So sometimes you need to show the email id from the entire table with all the employees or all the employee ids or employee name with comma, or maybe sometimes one person has multiple email id, right? So you need to display for this specific person all the email ids of that particular person in single column and single row with comma separated. That is what we are doing over here, right? So at that time you need to use for XML. For XML, this is actually basically the query. Uh, for XML, which stuff function is using for that particular purpose only. So now this is my temporary table, right? What we have created over here. Now this is the ID. This is the ID in that particular ID and name. Two column are only there. So ID and then group by also ID we have taken. Then this entire value I we have taken into some kind of, it's not a variable, but this is kind of you can imagine like that only. So now if I in this comma, it will separate all the names from that particular table with comma. And now if I execute this query, it will showing, right? It is showing with all the names with comma separated for all the IDs.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, can you repeat for XML purpose for this?
Okay. Actually, for XML, actually, what is our 1 minute? Actually, for this is the basically the example of combination of for XML with stuff function, right? Now our requirement is we need to display. We have the temporary temp table is there, right? And in temp table, ID and name column is given. But now our requirement, this is just an example. Our requirement is we need to display this all the four names with comma separated against each of the ID.
So with the help of this for XML, we are converting column values into the rows. Am I right?
Yes, we are converting this column mainly into the rows with comma separated. Whatever you are giving over here.
So third function also, right? Is there
Sorry.
any specific reason we are using only for XML? Means we can use the pivot function also, right? But we are using XML. May I know the reason?
Uh, yeah, actually pivot may be a little complex, right? Using of the pivot function, maybe it will be little complex, but actually this stuff function and for XML path will be used for that particular uh, purpose only. If you see in the Google also that you want this particular kind of detail, like one person has multiple email ID in different rows, right? Now you want to display all the email IDs of that particular person in only one single row with comma separated. If you search this kind of thing in the Google, then it will directly show this for XML solution only. Pivot may be difficult for that purpose, I think.
So we can get one to for the one to many relationship column. We can use the for XML, right? because one person has a multiple ID, so it's showing that one person has a multiple values in another column like that, right?
Yes, yes. One person has multiple value in another column. Yes, yes, right. And we want to display that thing in single column with any kind of separator. If we change over here separator, let me try in place of comma. Okay, what it is showing over here? Okay, it is replacing, right, with comma with this thing. The-
So with the help of this subject, with stuff, we are means taking all these query into a single variable ABC.
yes,
Is,
yes.
means, is this
Sorry.
to means I don't know about the actual function of the stuff. Means can you explain if possible for the stuff?
Okay, stuff I have explained over here. You have you got this example?
I apologize, but I have joined this session slightly late, so
Okay,
I
okay,
have missed this.
okay. So I will explain stuff over here in this example. Uh, this is the credit card number, right? Credit card number of 16 digit we have, right? Now, what is our requirement? We want to display only last four digit of the credit card, and apart from 1 minute, apart from last four digit, we don't want to display, right? We want to hide with some specific symbol, that we can say that we want to do masking with this only, right, which is showing in many of the places. So this is our output. This should be our output route, right? Now we can use the stuff function over here to do the masking of this credit card number with this one. Now what is the stuff function do? Stuff function will have four different arguments, right? So first argument, the number itself, or we can say that the string itself. So this thing we have put it into one variable address ccn. So this will be address ccn we need to look into. So this is our first argument. Now where we want to start? So we want to start with one, right? We want to start with one only. So this will be our starting position, and that is our second argument. Second argument will be a starting position. Now this is the third argument. Third argument is from where we have to go. I have written over here from where we have to go. So this is the entire string. Apart from the last four apart from the last four number, we want to hide everything, right? So what I have done over here, length of ccn minus 4. So what is the length of ccn? It is 16, right? It is 16 minus 4 means 12. So it will start from 1 and then it will go up to 12. You got this, right? It will go up to 12. Now from 1 to 12, what we need to do? From 1 to 12, we need to do replicate x 12 times. So this replicate function will do replicate x how many times? Up to 12 times. Because again length of ccn is 16 minus 4, 12. So now this stuff function will do the masking of this credit card number. Now this is the output. We got it. We got, right? So now let
So This part, stub function already has its own syntax, right? To define the lane and the starting of search operation from first column like that.
Yes, yes, it has its own syntax. I have 1 minute. Yeah, I have written over here. If you see this one, this is the syntax basically. Input string, starting position, from where we have to go length and replace with particular string.
Got it. Got it.
For argument is mandatory in stuff function. Okay, now we have seen this example. Now this I will give you this file, or I will upload in the Google Drive and then share you the link of this file if it is required. Now this is just an example of that. Okay, now we will see the another function which is care index. Now SQL Server care index function searches for a substring inside a string starting from a specified location. We will see, I will explain once we see the example. It returns the position of the substring found in the search string, and or 0 if the search 0 if the substring is not found. 0 if the substring is not found. The starting position returned is 1 base, not 0 base. Okay, this is basically the syntax of the care index. Substring, then string, and then start position. Let me directly jump to the example. Okay, so this is the select care index. uh, SQL Server care index substring. Okay, now can anyone tell me what should be what is the output of this one? Care index is basically returning the starting position of a particular string, of a particular substring inside the string. Okay, I have written over here the following example using the care index function to perform a simple search of the string SQL. So यहाँ पे here here we need to search for, but is this substring we need to search where? We need to search into this particular string. So इसके अंदर SQL कहाँ पे है? इसके अंदर SQL है यहाँ पे, राइट? Now can anyone tell me what will be the output of this query? 1 minute. 13 you have written for this one or something else?
It's a old one, Chetan.
Okay,
I
okay,
think it's
okay.
one, right? One.
Yes, 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 it's one. Right now let's see the another example. Now can anyone tell me the output of this one? It is very interesting.
Is it 12?
12. 1 2 3. How 12? Can
Sorry,
you?
it's a 5. I think 5. Yeah.
Okay, 5. Okay, now I think it's interesting one. Let me execute the query. It is 5. Care index. Exec correct. Now 1 minute. Now for this one. Same thing. Now can anyone tell for this one? Again 5 or something else. Let me try. It will be 0. Why? Because now this is case insensitive, which is by default. This is case insensitive. Here server is written in capital letter, whereas over here only S is written in capital, everything else in small. But now over here with this property of SQL server, we are specifying sensitive case sensitive search. So capital server is not at all over here, right? That is why it is showing the 0. Now let me show you the another example. Needle. What will be the output of this one? It is 0, right? Needle is not at all in this particular uh, variable. So this is variable we have declared. Then in the variable, this is hashtag is there, and then in the care index we are searching this particular string into this entire variable, means in this sentence, but it is not there, so that is why it is returning 0. Now for this one. Okay, this is interesting one. Now can anyone tell me what will be the output of this query? I think only 2 person are there. Okay, only 5. Chandran, Madhushan Joshi. Now can anyone tell me the output of this one? It is very anything right or wrong answer, anything will be fine.
First one is 6 and second one is 0, I guess.
First one is 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And second one is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15 आना चाहिए, I think 15.
Okay, I think,
First
yeah,
one is
yes, I guess
16
it's
and second one is 15. Means this 5. So it is starting from the 5 only, right? It will not consider this one, right? Because this is the starting position from where we need to search this particular substring into this string. You got it, right? This thing. And this is again the starting position from where we need to search this particular substring into this string. So this kind of scenario you will do in at the time of data analysis purpose. Maybe it is based on the requirement. So these are the care index, and we have seen the stuff function. Now let's see the left function. So left will be very easy one. Left will display the left a particular characters from the left side of the string. So over here it will show only SQL, right? From the left it will see so 3 characters from the string. Now, okay, this is also, maybe this is not, table is not over here. Mm, use this, let me try. Okay, so now up to here we are saying the data. It's kind of a static kind of thing, but now we need to look into the table with the particular function. Now this is the table, right? Production dot product. We have two columns, name, only name column. Now we want to see the two digit from this entire string. So what we have done, left of name comma 2. So it is simple one, right? Now let's see the another example. Now what we need to do, we need to left of name comma 1 means the only first character of the name, and now we need to count of this first character. Suppose A is there, right? Then there are different names with A. Then how many count of there with A, that we need to check from the entire table. So all the product name, or we can say that product name, are starting with A to K only. After K there is no, or okay, W will be there, right? Okay, so these are all the initial of the product name. If you see from T, 65 products are available with starting with T, that it is showing. So also group by, we need to do this entire thing, thing, and then order by initial. This thing you are getting, right?
Initial is the column name, right?
No, no, initial is not a column name. It is a alias. It is a alias. Column name is name only. So what we are doing, we are taking the first character from the name and we are mentioning that as a alias initial. Here also product count is a alias.
So left help us to display only the single letter, right?
uh, no, actually left help us to display whatever we want from the left side of a particular string. Now let
Yes,
me,
sir. That, that is what I'm asking that if we mention the three, so the left help us to display the three letter, right?
yeah, if we mention 3, then it will display first 3 from the left side. If we display 5, then it will display first 5 from the left side. You got it right?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, now let's see the another example. Okay, now this is a pet index function. Now let's directly jump to the example. So actually pet index will give us the starting position of a particular pattern or symbol. Here we need to in the this is almost similar like a char index, but in char index we are taking only particular character only, right? Only single character. But now over here in the pet index we are mentioning the particular pattern, or we can say that particular bunch of characters. So now let me know what should be the output of this query. This is the only difference between char index and pet index. In char index we can take only single character to search for, whereas in pet index we can take multiple characters to search for. Now can anyone tell me what will be the output of this thing?
Index.
Sorry.
Uh, there is a percentage which is used for the search operation, and nearest name is the index. So output will be the index.
No, actually in char index also it is returning integer, that where this particular character is starting from. So here also it will return integer where this thing is starting from. So if you see over here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and this ERN is starting from ninth. ERN is written over here, right? So ERN is starting over here from ninth. So it should return 9. Let me show you the result. Position is 9, right? So that is the output. Now let's see another example. You may get more clear idea. Okay. Now F underscore underscore CTION. Okay. So it is starting actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I think it should return 19. You got it right. It means F के बाद क्या है? F के बाद दो कैरेक्टर है. F के बाद दो कैरेक्टर है. उसके बाद CTION, वो यहाँ पे F के बाद ये दो कैरेक्टर हुआ. उसके बाद है CTION. सपोज यहां से मैं एक अंडरस्कोर हटा देता हूं. लेट मी ट्राई दैट वन. आई थिंक नाउ इट विल नॉट गिव एनीथिंग. जीरो आई थिंक. यस, बिकॉज ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं हमारी स्ट्रिंग में. वी मस्ट नीड टू डू 2 times अंडरस्कोर.
So it will consider the C for the function, right?
Yeah, actually, what it will do, it is starting from F, right? F, then 2 character and then C. So F, 2 character and then C means this entire thing is a function only.
There is a two search operation below and after the function. So what if we remove the single percentage from behind the function? So what will it will give?
This one you are telling, or
Yes,
this,
yes.
or this one you are telling?
Any side. So can it use for single search operation?
Like this you are telling, right? I have removed this one. This one. Let me try. Zero. It is 0. Now let me try with remove this one. It is showing because oh, you got anything over here? Because now this function, it will search in the last. This function, it will search in the last. So it is available. It is available. Now if you mention percentage over here, then it will show in the entire string wherever it is. It will show. So again it will display the result. But now if you remove from here, then it will search this function in the beginning only. But in the beginning of this entire string, there is nowhere function is written over here, right? So it will display 0. But now again I need to
Okay.
mention percentage. Now again, tell me now what will be the output now? It will show anything or not?
Zero.
0. Now one more thing. Now tell me again what will be the output?
It will also give zero.
Okay, and why 0?
Because every single underscore consider for the single alphabet and a three underscore is there is no such value.
Okay, now
Now
it
90.
okay, perfect. Now 19, because this every underscore will display one character, right? Okay, now let's see one more example. This is based on the particular table. Now in this product number, wherever this 71 1 is there, it will display the starting position of the 71. Now let me show you. So this FW-71. So where this 71 is starting, in everywhere it is starting at the fourth position, right? FW-71. So this is simple one. Starting position of the particular 71. Now let's see the substring function. Actually, whatever the string function I am covering over here, that are the sufficient, more than sufficient, and that are the mostly used string functions in the day to day life of the analyst or engineers or developers. Apart from that, whatever the string functions are there, that are rarely used, very rarely. So I have taken only mostly used string functions. Now substring function. So substring function, what it will do, it will has some input string is there, right? Then starting position will be then, and up to where it has to go, that is mentioned. Now now tell me what will be the output of this. This is very simple one. Can you tell me?
server.
Exactly, server. It is starting with 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and then it will go up to 6. Okay, now let me, this is very interesting and important one. Select star from customers. Okay, this object name is not over here. Let me tsql actually I have several databases and ओके, इसके अंदर ईमेल है क्या? ईमेल नहीं है, आई थिंक email is not there, right? So sql, let me take this one. Okay, got it. Okay, now what is my requirement? I have a table, sales.customer table, and now in the sales.customer table I want before at the rate everything. Email care index, or you can say that after at the rate everything, like yahoo.com, gmail.com, yeah, hotmail.com. That thing I require from this email. But now how can I get this thing? Do you have any idea, basic idea? Because my domains are different, right? Yahoo.com is different, gmail.com is different, hotmail.com is different, and before that email address is also different for different people. So there is no specific length or specific characters are there. So now what I we need to do, we need to do substring from the enter email is our requirement, right? Enter email is our requirement. Then from where we need to start. सबस्ट्रिंग में क्या होता है? सबस्ट्रिंग होता है, फिर स्टार्टिंग पोजीशन होता है. तो स्टार्टिंग पोजीशन क्या क्या है, उसके लिए यहाँ पे कैर इंडेक्स यूज किया है. फॉर दिस पर्पस वी हैव यूज द कैर इंडेक्स. तर कैर इंडेक्स में हमें क्या फाइंड करना है? कैर इंडेक्स में हमें एट द रेट सिंबल फाइंड करना है, राइट? एट द रेट सिंबल कहां पे है? तो एट द रेट सिंबल ईमेल के अंदर कहां पे है वो हमें फाइंड करना है. अब वो हमें मिल गया तो उसके बाद हमें क्या करना है? वो एट द रेट सिंबल मिल जाने के बाद वी नीड टू डू +1. बिकॉज एट द रेट के बाद +1 करेंगे तभी तो हमें yahoo.com मिलेगा, तभी तो हमें hotmail.com मिलेगा। तो वो हमारा स्टार्टिंग पोजीशन हो गया, राइट। वो पोजीशन हमारा स्टार्टिंग पोजीशन हो गया। उसके बाद क्या किया है, लेंथ ऑफ ईमेल, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वन। पूरे ईमेल की लेंथ हमने कलेक्ट की और उस लेंथ को हमने क्या किया, माइनस माइनस अप टू केयर इन, माइनस हमें एट द रेट मिल जाए वहां तक हमें एक काम करता हूं मैं, सबको सेपरेट करता हूं यहां पे। तो यहां पे मैंने ईमेल लिया, फिर व्हाट आई हैव डन ओवर हियर, दिस थिंग आई एम टेकिंग एज अ सेकंड कॉलम। नाउ आपको समझ में आएगा। नाउ अगेन दिस थिंग आई एम टेकिंग एज अ थर्ड कॉलम, एंड देन एट द एंड लेंथ ऑफ ईमेल लेता हूं। ओके, नाउ अब कुछ समझ में आया। अब मैं बताता हूं, ये हमारा पूरा ईमेल का कॉलम है, राइट। अब सेकंड स्टेप हमारा क्या है, केयर इंडेक्स हमें एट द रेट कहां पे स्टार्ट होता है वो फाइंड करना है और उसमें हमें +1 ऐड करना है। तो इसके अंदर आप देखोगे डबरा डॉट बर्क्स, तो 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 तक हुआ, उसमें हमने +1 ऐड किया तो 13 हो गया। ये हमारा 13 हो गया, राइट। अब सेकंड स्टेप क्या है, पूरा ईमेल कितना लेंथ का है, तो वह है 21 का, और उसमें से हमें माइनस क्या करना है, माइनस हमें करना है yahoo.com। तो 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 हमें माइनस करना है। Now you are getting anything in this query? Substring, care index, length, ये 3 फंक्शंस का हमने कॉम्बिनेशन यूज करके, अगर आप देखोगे इसका आउटपुट, तो यहां पे मुझे मिल गया डोमेन सबका। हैव यू गॉट, कोई है?
Yeah.
ओके, ओके, तो अब हम आज यही तक रखते हैं। We will see tomorrow. We may not have a class because of the final match.
Sure, sure.
Okay, from next weekend we will continue from here. We will see other functions. I will upload this video as soon as possible. Okay, thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye.